Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just clicking on this channel for the first time, you're highly welcome. My name is Blessing, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you will get more of my video and watch more of my video. So guys, please also like this video and comment on this video as well. Please share this video for me, help me to grow my channel. I will really appreciate that. So guys, in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to make a corset yoke with yoke and basque waist. Just this one you see. If this will sound like what you want to learn, definitely keep on watching. So guys, this with me, my fabric I will be using. This is my fabric that I will be working with, and the doll face I will use for the front part and my lining as well. So guys, here is my pattern paper. So guys, I will just roll my 30-point line here. And this very part will be my shoulder line. So guys, from this shoulder line here, I will come down by 10 inches for my bust point line. I will come down by 13 inches for my under bust and 16 inches for my waistline. Then I will just go ahead to rule this line, this mark up. So guys, after ruling these lines, I will, from this bust point line, I will come up by 2 inches and mark it there. I will mark 2 inches from the bust point line, and that will be my chest line. So guys, after ruling, I will just go ahead to label all this line here. Here is my chest line, like I said, my bust point line, my under bust line, and my waistline as well. So I will just come over to the up part to just write my shoulder line there. So guys, the next thing I will be doing here is divide my shoulder measurement by 2. Then I will mark what I have here. Then I will come over to the chest line here. Then I will repeat what I marked on the shoulder line. I will repeat it here because the reason why is I'm doing this for me to have a straight line just like this. Okay, so guys, I will roll it up like so. Then we have something like this. So the next thing I will be doing here is that I will just mark my neckline. My neckline, I will, for these very parts here, I will take 4 inches for the width. Then for the depth part, I will take 3 inches. Okay, so guys, after marking, I will just connect the lines, the marked together. I will connect it together like so. So I will just come over to this line here. I will come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. So guys, after connecting, the next thing I will be doing, I will just divide my nipple to nipple measurement by 2. Then I will just mark what I have. I will mark it up to the bust point line. So I will just connect the lines together like this. So this is our dart leg. So the next thing I will be doing on the bust point line, I will come down by 1 inches. Then I will make a notch there. For the waistline, for the waistline, I will come in by half an inch on both sides of the dart leg like so. So I will connect to meet that 1 inch. I come down with I come down from the bust point line. Okay, so guys, we have something like this after connecting. So guys, the next thing, this is our dart. So the next thing I will be doing here, I will come over to this shoulder line here, then I will mark what I have, then divide it by 2 equal half like so. Then I will just make a notch on the middle there, then I will connect from that notch there to meet my bust point line here like this. So this is what we have after everything. So guys, the next thing I will be doing is from this chest line here, I will come up by half an inch. Okay, that is where how low I want this corset to be. Okay, then I will rule it up. I will just rule it up like this. That is the guideline for me to take my neckline. Okay, so guys, for the chest line here, I will mark my bust circumference divided by 4. Then I will mark it. This enable me to create my armhole. So I will come over to this chest line here. Then I will mark what I have here, divide it by 2 like so. There I will find the midpoint like this. Then I'll make a notch on this part here. I make a notch on. I will come in by 0.5 inches. So guys, from there I will just connect the lines together, and that will be our armhole. So guys, you can see that our armhole is curved. So guys, this is how it looks like. So guys, the next thing I will be doing here on this under bust line, I will come out by 0.5 inches on the first dart leg and 0.5 inches on the other dart leg. Okay, then I will rule this line. I will connect the dot to meet the as a straight line. Okay, just the way you see me doing. So guys, I've connected it like this. Then the next thing I will be doing is to use a French curve to connect from that dot to meet the 1 inches I come down from the bust point line earlier. You remember we come down from the bust point line by 1 inches. So I will just connect this line to meet that 1 inches that we come down with. Okay. So after everything, this is what we have. So guys, this is how it looks like. So guys, the next thing I will be doing here, I will just measure what I have from this line here. I will just measure it. So everything is 1.5 inches here. Then for this side going to the center front, I will give the smaller part to the center front, while the bigger side to the side front. Okay, from the side going to the armhole side, I will give 1 inches on that side, while the center front I will give 0.5 inches. You remember it's 1.5 inches, so I will give the bigger size to the side going to the armhole side, while the smaller side to the center front. After that, I will just connect this dot to meet the bust point line as shown. So guys, after connecting, this is what we have. So I will just go ahead to blend the middle part so that it will correspond very well. So guys, the next thing we'll be doing is for the middle part that divide the 2 cup. Okay, the middle part that divide the 2 cup. So guys, now from this chest line, I come down by 1 inches. Okay, I come down from the chest line, I come down by 1 inches. On that 1 inches, I will mark half an inch from there. I don't know if you understand me. That mark, that dot I mark, from there I'll come in by half an inch. By the time we open it up, it will give us 1 inches. So that will be the separation between the two cup. Okay, so from there, the under bust, I will connect from the under bust to meet that half an inch that I come out with. Okay, just like this, you understand? So for this other part here, so guys, I will just measure what I will measure this very line here, because I noticed that one line is normally longer than one. So I measured it, and I after measuring, then I come to the other side and measure, and I discovered that a half an inch, the difference between these two lines is half an inch. Okay, the difference between the two lines, I don't know if you understand. When I measure the first dart, I discovered that I have 3.5 inches. So when I measure the other one, I discovered that I have exactly 3 inches. So I will replace that half an inch on the other side that does not correspond with the other side. I will just blend it so that when I'm joining it later, it won't give me an issue. Okay, so that is what I'm doing now. So from there now, I'll just connect my neckline. I'll connect it to meet that half an inch. Okay, so guys, I've connected my neckline. This is how it looks like. You can see that our cup for the center throat is ready. So now for the other side here, I will just bring out my tape and measure what I have here from where the cuff starts to the end of where my chest line ended. So I will just divide what I have into two equal half like so. Then I will make a notch there. On that part I make notch, I will come down by half an inch. From that notch part there, I'll come down by half an inch like so. Then I will just make a straight line from that point. So guys, this is how it looks like after ruling. So the next thing I will be doing here, I will bring out my ruler like this and connect from that dot to meet my under bust that leg. Okay, just like this, and then I will create my armhole like so. So this is how it looks like. You can see the two cup is pretty, is ready and very very pretty. Okay, so guys, the next thing I will be doing here is for me to replace my dart intake on the bust measurement. You remember we've marked our bust measurement. Then I will just mark the dart intake, then to and replace it, because if you not replace it, this outfit won't fit well at all. So we need to replace all our dart intake. Okay, so I'll come over to my waistline here, and I will measure my waist circumference by 2. Then I will replace the dart intake that I took. Then I will mark it there. Please remember that we have not added any seam allowance yet. So this is just our body measurement. Then after that, I will connect this line together like this. So guys, after connecting my lines, I will just go ahead to label all these parts here. Here is my yoke. Then this is my cup 1 and my cup 2. So this direction is facing this direction, this cup is facing this direction, and the other one is facing the other direction. So by the time I want to join it, it won't be difficult for me to identify. So guys, basically we are done with this pattern. Then I will just go ahead to cut out this pattern. So guys, after cutting, this is how it looks like. You can see how it looks like. This is how it looks like. Okay, so I will just take this one aside first. Then I'll come over to the yoke part and cut out the yoke parts. So guys, after cutting the yoke, this is how the yoke looks like. Then I will just go ahead to arrange it like this. This is how it's supposed to be. Please, I will just go ahead to label the other part, the center front and the side front as well. So guys, this is how it looks like after cutting. You can see how beautiful it is, right? So now for the back waist, what I will do here is that for this part like this, I will just use a tape to hold it together. You understand? I will join these two parts together to become one piece instead of two pieces. Okay? Hope you understand what I'm trying to explain here. I hope you understand me, because this part, you remember we had that there. So I will join these two parts together like this. Then I will use a paper sellotape to hold these two together so that it can be a one piece. Okay, so that I will not join the dots when after transferring to my fabric. That is what I mean. Okay, so guys, after sellotaping, it will be like this. Then I will bring out fresh paper, another fresh paper. Then I will mash these two together like this. Then after mashing together, and I will hold it together with the same sellotape like this paper sellotape. I will hold the two together like so. Okay, so guys, after holding them together, then from this is how it will be. Okay, from this very part here, I will just bring out my tape like so. Then from this center front, on the center front, I will come down by 4 inches down. Will come down by 4 inches. Okay, then I will just make I will just mark 4 inches like so. Okay, then from the 4 inches I will connect it to meet the end. Okay, I will connect it to meet the end. So you remember we have not added any seam allowance on this very particular pattern. So when I'm transferring to my fabric, I will add my seam allowance to it. Okay, so guys, that is it for now. Then I will just go ahead to cut out this back waist. So guys, this is how it looks like after cutting. Okay, so when I want to, like I said, when I want to transfer to my fabric, I will add my seam allowance to it and add half an inch to the cup area and the bust waist. I will add half an inch all round, while for the side I will add my 2 inches seam allowance. Okay, while for the yoke I will add half an inch on the down part. Okay, so guys, so let's take this one aside first so that we'll move over to the back and draft out the back. So guys, here is another fresh paper, and this is the pattern that for the back. So guys, just the way I normally do mine, I will just start my line, my guidelines like so. Then I will bring out my chest line and my my waistline, sorry. So guys, after ruling, this is how it looks like. Then the next thing is that I will create where my zipper allowance will be, and that is 2 inches. My zipper allowance. So I will just roll these lines together. I will connect the lines together like so. So guys, like I said, this is my zipper allowance. I will just go ahead to identify it as zipper. So guys, after that I will just take my from this very line here that I will start all my measurements. I will take my shoulder measurement divided by 2. Then I will mark it on the chest line as well. Then I will connect it just the way we did at the front. The back will not have a yoke. The back is just a normal back pattern, just the normal way we all cut our back, okay? I don't want a yoke at the back. So from there I will create my neckline. You remember at the front we marked 4 inches for the width, so I will do the same thing for the back, while for the depth I will come in by 1 inches. Then I will roll it up. So guys, after that I will come down for my shoulder slope by 1 inches. Then I will connect it to meet the neckline. So guys, for the chest line I will divide my bust measurement divided by 4. Then I will mark it there. Then I will mark and find the midpoint of this line here. Then I will connect to meet the bust points measurements. So guys, this is how it looks like. Then for the waist, I will mark my waist measurement divided by 4. Then I will connect. I will connect the lines like so. So guys, for this back I don't want to put that on my back, so definitely this pattern is ready. I just go ahead to cut out this pattern. So guys, this is how it looks like. Please like this video if you find it helpful. Subscribe as well. My next video will be on the sewing part, okay? If you don't want to miss it, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you in my next one.